All right, Chris, here we go. This is how you're going to add a frame to an existing frame in an assembly. As you can see right here, I'm not in any part. I am in the top of the assembly. I'll go ahead and collapse everything just to kind of close it up, make it a little bit more workable. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here in the Assemble tab, and we're going to create a new pattern so that we can put the frame on top of here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, hit Create. I'll call that the air conditioner frame like you're working on. All right, cool. And now, of course, we're going to pick a plane where we're going to build this at. And now, once I've done that, I'm going to start my sketch on top of here as well. All right, so now I'm just going to get this work plane out of the way, take its visibility off just so I can see things a little clearer. And I want to put this frame right here. So I'm going to project just this corner over here so I'll know where it's at. You can barely see that, but this little yellow dot showing up. Okay, so I've projected that. Now all I need to do is draw myself a rectangle the size of the frame that I need. And let's just, for instance, say that this is going to be 5 feet wide. I'm going to tab over to the next part and make this 5 feet wide as well. All right, and then I'll OK that. So now you can see we have that pattern for that right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to extrude this in a material that we can see through. So I'll go ahead and pick glass for that, and I'll just give it a little bit of color just so I can see through it. And I'm also going to change my view to hidden with edges. Right on the view, I'm going to go to the visual style, and I'm going to say shaded with hidden edges so we can see all of the edges in here. Now I'll pop back to 3D model, and I'll go ahead and put that in at 5 feet as well, just to go ahead and keep that a cube. So now you see we have this cube sitting on here, and we can go ahead and save that and return back to our assembly. Now that we're in the assembly, I'm going to go ahead and go to the Design tab and the Insert Frame. I'm going to go ahead and make me some square tubing out of this, and we'll go ahead and do it 1.5 by 1.5. I'll go ahead and set this up so I can see where I need to put that at. Got that lined up into there. Let's make sure this one goes in where we need it. Make sure that's on the inside. All right. And I'm just accepting all the default names for this framing. I don't know if you have to give it custom names or not. And I'm just making sure that all that framing is fitting inside the cube because I don't want anything sticking out. I'm using the cube to kind of dimension things for me as well. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put the bottom pieces in. Alright, looks like we got frame going all the way around in here. Of course, if you want to go ahead and do your finishing parts, let's go ahead and miter this up. And we'll miter that one. Miter the bottom. Looks like I forgot to put a beam in there. Did I forget this beam? Yes, I did. Go ahead back here and throw this other beam in there. No, picked the wrong line. There we go. Now I'll go ahead and get this one mitered up as well. And this corner right here. And now I'll go ahead and trim all of these to the face. So I'll get all these tall beams, switch my selection to face, and get them. Now if you notice I can't get through here because of the cube, quick fix for that. All I do is go to the pattern, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find that extrusion and enable it or disable it. So now when I do my trim extend, I can pick all 4 posts, and then I can change this to face and trim everything to that face. And do that one more time. And we'll trim it to the top face now. And now we'll go ahead and cancel that and save all of this. And that gives you your rack that's on top of there. And now you really don't need that pattern anymore. So you can just take its visibility away. Let's go ahead and collapse all of this so you can see what we have in our assembly. And there you go. You have your frame on top of your building frame. I hope that helps you out, Chris. I'll talk to you later.